worth of bonds for similar projects.
On now to another Channel 4 News investigation tonight involving a Southland waste hauling company which is being accused of illegally dumping hazardous waste and in the process making neighbors very, very sick. Channel 4's Angie Crouch is here tonight with her special report. Angie?
While some Lancaster residents are suing S&T Pumping Company, claiming it poisoned them. And they want to know why it took 2 years of complaints before regulators arrested the owner and shut down the operation.
I've had headaches, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, skin rashes.
I started bleeding from the orifices.
Completely changed my life.
These Lancaster residents believe they've been poisoned, and they think this man did it. 43-year-old Sherwin Smith, owner of S&T Pumping Company. The company was licensed only to haul waste to a treatment facility, not to store it or dispose of it. But check out what the company's 5-acre site in Lancaster looked like by the summer of 2004. This video, shot by Time Warner Channel 3 in the Antelope Valley, shows a mountain of powdery material 20 feet high and 200 feet long, and barrels used as retaining walls. Attorneys hired by the neighbors say this appears to be evidence of an illegal waste operation. They say it was set up so S&T could avoid having to pay licensed treatment facilities to take the waste. Investigators with the State Department of Toxic Substances Control say they pulled over a S&T driver suspected of dumping waste into the sewer system, which they believe caused more than a dozen costly foaming incidents at the Lancaster wastewater treatment plant. Investigators say the driver told them he wasn't dumping waste, he was pumping it out of the drain.
There was evidence of a discharge that occurred. So
you're not buying his story?
I don't buy it.
After a year of citizen complaints about odor and dust coming from the S&T property, LA County's Department of Health Services issued 2 violation notices telling the company to stop illegally storing and mixing wastes. But state investigators say the operation continued. And the city of Lancaster continued to hire S&T to haul city waste and didn't seem to notice on these documents that no one from a treatment facility ever signed off acknowledging receiving the city waste.
If he didn't actually deliver it there, then either the licensing authority from wastewater treatment or the county health and safety people who inspect these forms when it's all done would be the ones that would catch that.
Court documents show the neighbor's environmental expert tested the air at S&T operation and found dangerous levels of hydrogen sulfide. Dr. Kay Kilburn is an expert in chemical brain injuries. As part of the lawsuit, he was hired to test 14 of the neighbors.
75% of them were across the threshold of abnormality.
Finally, after 2 years of complaints, state investigators raided the property. Sherwin Smith was charged with 36 felony counts, including illegally handling waste. He denies any wrongdoing, telling investigators his drivers have never done anything illegal. S&T Pumping Company was ordered to clean up the surface of their property by court order. But attorneys for the neighbors say, what about what's underground? This video shows neighbors digging up several barrels they say were buried near S&T property. State investigators say they found 331 occasions where waste didn't arrive where S&T claimed to have taken it. Has the county done anything to try to find it? Where is it?
That I don't know.
LA County and Lancaster officials say they moved as quickly as the law allowed to shut down S&T operation. State regulators who say they found hazardous waste on the property wouldn't speak on camera because of the pending litigation. Our repeated calls to Sherwin Smith, his attorneys and associates went unanswered. He's scheduled to go to trial early next year. Paul, Colleen, back to you.
Angie, thank you.